Wait,
Yo,
hang on. Let me
yo,
go.
what is going on?
Dom the Monko.
This is Unbounded once again. I'm your host, as always, and got my boy Isaac. What's going on, dog?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's Mama's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah,
Big shout out to my mama,
yeah.
the
Shout out
best
to my
mom in the
mother.
world.
Shout out to my mom who preached. I imagine yours did the same.
Yeah, dog. I actually am going to after the podcast is over, I'm actually going to go edit her sermon and get it on social media, get it on all streaming platforms. So
She preached today. Is what you're
yeah,
sounding like.
it was more so like teaching today, and I kind of knew
Uh,
it. So when I did her presentation for her sermon, I was like, she's teaching, so I'm about to give her a chalkboard background.
kind of chalk. No, I told my mom. I was like, my mom,
Where'd your mom preach at?
Pleasant Union in
Okay,
Suffolk. Yeah, over there by New Mountain Joy.
because I was looking at the stream, I was like, where Isaac at? I know, because I told you I knew that y'all had a male chorus singing today.
Yeah, I was not there. I forgot that was happening today. Actually, I didn't go. Like I said, I
My
didn't go to
coworker
Grove. I woke
was
up at like
leading it,
9 in the
so
morning. I got in at like 1 a.m. and my mom and she said woke up at 9 and said, "Yeah, we're going to Pleasant Union because I'm preaching." And I was like, "All right, yeah, bet, let's go." I told my mom she's got an edge on everybody else because she used to be a teacher. So
hi, my mom was a teacher, now admin.
so yeah, so I mean, so in that case, wow, we really are like cut from the same cloth, like literally.
Yeah, my mom ain't one of the ones to be up on the pulpit like this.
Like what? Like
You didn't hear that?
no, I didn't.
Oh shoot! You know what? I don't think. I think you're hearing it from the wrong thing, so that's why you didn't hear it. So let me try that again. All right. The way my voice changed, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So now you should be able to hear how my mom is not preaching. You didn't catch the LA night, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that ain't my mama.
no, my mom's not that way either. My mom's not that way either.
It's very rare when I actually have to like throw the preacher chords out for my mom.
I've seen it done only at our no, actually.
It's it's been a while since I've actually had to really pull out the chords for her. Like my granddad, he'll do it here and there, but my mom is
Oh,
very rare.
I've seen you do it for him. I've seen you do it for him. Um, I remember it happened to my dad. It's happened a couple times to my dad, but like
I can
years
see it
ago
being from. I
before
can see your dad hooping.
it happened to him like years ago before he retired before he retired from his position. It happened. I remember it twice. It happened twice actually. One of the times he was like in mid flow, he stopped and started because we have like a posted mic. You know what I mean? Where a mic's already there. So he wanted to switch to hand mic. So in mid flow, he's trying to get out what he has to say, and he starts looking for the hand mic so he can continue his flow. He picked up the hand mic and started going. I was like, and then they picked it up. And I was like, oh wow, and I was like, amazing. And then, you ever seen a preacher do a comeback?
A
I know
comeback? What
you
you mean?
have. When they say, well, I think I've just invented. I'll call it a comeback, where it's like they're preaching, and then they stop, sit down, and then they stand back up and go and start and continue preaching. I know
Nah,
you've seen it.
usually when they sit down, they done.
No, no, not this time. Not this time. I've seen it happen a couple times. It happened to my dad. He
So he do a false finish. 1, 2. I'm not finished with you. Braun Strowman on you. I'm not finished with you.
You're just calling it a false finish.
We're gonna call that a Braun Strowman, okay? I'm not finished with you.
false,
I gotta go find that
the
sound to
false
get it
finish.
in the board.
It was a false. It was though. It was a false finish though. It was exactly a false finish because he came because I forgot what he was preaching, but I know he was killing. He was getting it too.
I believe
He
you.
was
I
getting.
believe you.
He had him going. He had the choir going. He had the chords were going. And he sat down. He sat down.
He just needed
And
a little breather, you know. Take a deep
yeah,
breath,
no,
get
that's
back up
exactly when
there.
he sat down and like took a breath. Took a breath. Then he like it's like I could see. I was trying to. He had this like expression where I was like, yeah, I'm not done. Like I like no. It's like he is like the Meek it's like the Meek Mill came on. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all
Y'all
thought I
thought I
was
was
finished.
finished.
And he got back up. He got back up, grabbed the hand mic, and kept going, and kept going. I was like, yeah, and yeah,
That
yeah.
would have been a moment for my. That would have been one of. That would have been an all-time church moment for me.
It was, and like I remember, like later, the suit he was wearing. He was wondering. He found some like white stuff because he was found some like white stuff on his suit on like both sides of the shoulders, and that's because when he finished, he was leaning back in the chair. He was like the spirit hit him. The spirit hit him as he sat down. He took his glasses off, had his preacher cloth in one hand. He went like this, and the paint from the chair got on his back of his suit. He was in there.
Yeah.
He was in there. It hasn't been that while. It hasn't been that way in a while, but
Hey, I
I
feel
know.
you.
I feel like he's got one more left in him. You know what I mean?
You
He's
never.
got
You,
another one
you
in there
never know.
somewhere.
Who knows? One day I
Yeah,
might. I might be at church and had to pull out the preacher course for my mom.
yeah. I
But
know. Like I said, easily for my mom. I've gotten more. I've heard more preacher chorus from my mom than I have from my dad. But I know somewhere in there, I know he's just got one. He's got another one in the chamber.
absolutely. So I closed a chapter for my for the year.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I
I'm
closed a
very
chapter
proud of
for
you.
the year. Uh,
But I'm proud of you. But I have thoughts.
yeah. Thoughts? Are they bad thoughts?
No, just more. Think of it as constructive criticism.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But uh, for y'all that have been following along for the past 2 months, actually, I've been coaching, and the season's finally over. We unfortunately didn't get the ultimate dub, but for year one, I must say that I enjoyed it, man. It was fun. Got my little plaque in the bite. Got to celebrate one more time, just to have that final moment, and we got to sit there and just reflect on how great the year was, especially with a lot of people who were really 2 months into playing a sport that they just picked up, and then me coaching it, never really understanding diddly poo about the sport, and then going out there and doing what we did. I think we definitely had had a blast doing it.
Was that a Jim Mora reference?
Diddly poo?
Yeah.
Yes, it was a Jim Moore reference.
Well done. Well done.
Diddly poo, man. Diddly poo was my thing back in the Was that Jim Mora was one of the greatest like soundbite coaches ever.
Easily. Easily. It was that one. The playoffs ran.
Shout
Playoffs?
out to whoever
Playoffs?
this is
You
sending me
kidding me?
basketballs.
Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Well,
That
I
was
didn't have to
him.
worry about hoping we could win a game because we did that pretty early.
Yes, y'all did. Yes, y'all did. But again, so I was there. Was there for 2 games. Uh, and I have thoughts about that last game, right? So, um, as a spectator, but as somebody who's watched a similar sport in soccer, which I'm not saying they're the same sport.
Soccer's the inferior sport, but continue.
I noticed the similarities in the two sports,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So what I noticed is that um, one thing is that it's definitely a move as a unit kind of kind of game. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And what I noticed is that there is not a lot of movement as a unit. You know what I mean?
And
Like what I was seeing was like a lot of I want to say a lot of stagnant. There wasn't a lot of stagnance. There was a lot of watching not like you like I noticed one of the things you were saying was move to it. Because every time
oh,
Johnny Yates was
was I
coming,
that loud?
yes, I could hear. It was like no, because you weren't the only one saying it. Like the lady who was standing next to me was saying it too, and I was
I
thinking
think that was
like
one of the
I was just
moms.
watching it, like I'm watching them, John Yates advance, and your last two defenders drop back instead of move up, which I understand that is in the sense of you gotta, you don't want to get beat them to get behind you if you move up.
Yeah,
I also understand you want to like it doesn't help if there's nobody in between
yeah,
because it's just them. You know what I mean? Back there, and then the goal, and then the keeper. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then there was that, and then in the midfield there was more. I was one thing I was yelling mostly was golf it, just send it down there.
I actually
That's
heard
what
you say.
mostly.
I actually heard you say that. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, I was saying golf it, send it, just send it.
And my
You
thing from
know,
the beginning was just, and they laughed at me when I did it the first. I was like, "Get it out of there!"
that's what I'm saying. Like, but it's true.
So
Like,
I would say, "Just get it out of there! Just get it out of there!"
yeah, clear it. Like, clear it. Just get it out. Just
But
get it from
I
your
must
side.
say, hitting that thing and getting it far,
Oh no,
you
I know it's
got to
easier said
hit
than
that
done.
thing the perfect way to really. Because even me during practices, just trying to get the hang of hitting the ball and everything like that, sometimes you just flat out whiffed.
Yeah, no, I get it. No, I'm not gonna sit here and say and act like it's easier said than it's
Yeah,
easier done than said. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. Not.
but
But
man,
I'm just
I say
saying,
I
like, what
learned a
up
lot, and I'm going to actually going to be learning a lot more this coming
during the off
fall.
season?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm going to be just sitting around and learning more, so that way I have more experience. Because you so the guy when you came to the first game that you came to,
Mm-hmm.
the coach that you knew,
Because what?
the coach that you knew for the other school.
Yeah, Willie, great guy.
So evidently, we were the least experienced coaches in the city.
I know because I know Willie. Willie is more soccer than field hockey.
So you because you knew him, and then I have another friend that his brother in law, and he we were talking. He was like,
But
that
who's your friend?
he's an officer in Suffolk.
Is it Michael Childs?
Yes.
I know him. I literally. This is not figurative. I literally grew up with that guy. I remember when he
So
had
what is this
braids.
small world going on right now?
Well, I don't know if they were braids or cornrows. I remember he had cornrows.
So he went to school with my cousin, and I met him through my cousin because they're actually cousins on his mom's side.
You talking about Nansman?
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. I'm familiar with. Yeah, I know.
So yeah,
I know Michael.
and
As soon as you
then
said brother-in-law, I was like, "Oh, that's got to be one person." But you
because
said
his
officer and stuff.
because
It's like, yeah,
Mike's
that's him.
dad was actually part of my section in Norfolk State.
You know, what the so he
Yo,
currently
what
does
other
sound.
connections do we have that we're just finding out about after knowing each other
So
for over
I
15
met
years?
Michael. I met Mike. Mike used to play the drums at Grove. Mike also, his father does sound, does the media ministry at Grove.
Still,
Yes, still.
yeah, that's the big homie.
Yeah. Like when we had marching band at Grove when I was in it, um, uh, he would come in and practice with us.
Did he bring his
I didn't know he was
baritone?
in the band. Huh?
Did he bring his baritone?
No, he was bass. He played bass.
Okay.
He was in there playing the bass drum with us. 'Cause I was in percussion. That's right. I was, yeah. We were
Yeah,
called
you
DS.
did percussion in middle school too.
Yeah, no,
That's how
but
we
I'm saying
met.
this is mind you, this was I was doing both at the same time. Like our because we had this guy named we called him Scooby, but his name was Namone Jones. He's
Stop! I know him too.
no way, no way, no way. What are you about to say?
Cause he got a son, right?
Yeah,
Yep, I know his son.
Junior,
Yep,
Junior.
yep, I know the son.
How do you know the son?
Cause his son went to Norfolk State as well.
Was he in the band?
I don't know if he finished, but he did start in the band.
Okay, so
Cause
like
he,
yeah.
he marched the year that I took off to rehab my knee.
Oh well, then yeah. Because I say that because like I said, he started. So Scooby started a marching band at Grove that I was in, and it was actually pretty dope. And I actually really put respect on it because I'm thinking, oh, this is not that it's not hard, but this is trash. This was a lot. It was a lot. I didn't know
Marching band
realize how
poetry
much went into it.
used to be something to like really be proud of in Virginia. Like when we were kids, y'all had that when Parkview had their little drum line. You had New Generation. Shout
Oh
out to
yeah,
Mr. Hans. They still
yeah.
do New Generation, but it
Do
was
they?
just it felt like it was a lot bigger.
Oh
And
yeah, no, I remember. It was
matter
like
of
it was an
fact,
era,
I
like
think
you
I am
said.
going to the parade this year to see if they're out there because I do know at least two kids that march with New Generation.
I marched in a couple of parades myself. Um, I remember doing NSU homecoming,
I hate that
and
parade so much.
we did another parade. I can't remember the other
I
parade.
hate our homecoming parade so
I
much.
know the parade felt like we did one parade. One was homecoming, NSU homecoming. The other parade was like something around the city. It was something around the city,
So
and
speaking of bands,
yeah, it was.
I am marching at homecoming this year.
The alumni band.
Yeah,
Are, are you? Are you? Is your cardio? Do you have the cardio for that?
I have from now until October. I'll be fine.
Okay, so you good for
I
sure.
have till October, and you got to remember I went into my rookie band camp not prepared.
Yeah, well, I went in the Marine Corps unprepared, and
You
it was like
you kind of
it,
either get prepared or you just get left behind.
well, it was
And
like
clearly, I made it 3 years in.
it was the case of like hey, you can prepare for a beginning, but once you get there, you're training something completely different than what you trained for. You know what I
And to
mean?
be fair, I'm only really going to march down presidential, do pass and review, sit in the block and play, and then march and tunnel back down presidential into the band room, and I'm done. So I can do that.
I feel
I'm
like
not
that
doing the
sounds like a
parade.
lot more than what it really is.
It is a lot more. I kind of did minialize the whole thing,
You did,
but
you
marching
did.
all the way from the president's house, all the way down presidential into the stadium, doing pass review, marching into the stands. I'm going to need a bottle of water after it. Thankfully, I
Do
don't
you
have to
need
wear
me to be there?
a
Do you need
microwave on
me
my
to be
head.
there? Do you need me to be there to carry you?
Oh no, I'll be all right.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
All right. Um,
It's gonna
speaking
be
of
absolutely
carrying,
fun. My first
speaking of
time doing
carrying,
alumni band.
speaking of carrying, I was, what was I looking at? I saw some tweet earlier, and I don't know. I had a conversation with myself. Yes, I have conversations with myself. It helps me get
Did
thoughts
you
out.
answer yourself?
Not really. It was more like
Okay, as
a
long as you didn't
open.
answer
It was
yourself,
more
then
like
I'd
an
have to
open.
judge you.
It was more like an open forum with myself,
Okay, we could deal with that.
and I was like, I was looking at the difference between Cross and WWE and Cross and the Indies, and I'm wondering what could have been if he had just stayed on the Indies. Because I remember and his last indie runs, couple of indie runs, he went to GCW, and in GCW he encountered Nick Gage. He encountered John Moxley. You know, like he encountered John Moxley like fresh after Mox got his release from WWE. Like when Mox was just doing any and everything, like before he got to AEW, and or a little bit after he got to AEW. But like the show that comes in my mind is the Natural Born Killer show, where nobody. It was a show ran by Cross and FSW, where it was like a blood sport. It was basically blood sport, and Mox showed up and nobody knew. I feel like Cross knew, but that's not the point. Nobody knew. Nobody in the crowd knew that Mox was going to be there. And he just showed up and they wrestled for like 15 minutes to a draw. But the point is, it's like one thing that he stuck out to me was like Mox was like, I don't know where, I don't know when, but I'm going to see you again. And the one thing after I saw that the first time was like, oh my God, I hope they see each other again. And they did, you know, for whatever, for obvious reasons. But one thing I think about is like, it breaks my heart a little bit because like I can see the difference of not even popularity, but the difference of getting it. Like I don't think anybody in WWE gets it. Gets what gets its gimmick, so to speak. You know what I mean? I don't think they understand what he's going for to a certain degree. Because you even had some people who say, "Oh, his gimmick is pointless." Like in NXT, they were like, "Oh," or not even in NXT. Like the first time when before he got released in when he hit the main roster, but Scarlett wasn't there. I was like, "Oh, his gimmick is nothing without Scarlett." I'm like,
He
"Did
hasn't had
y'all?"
Scarlet until now.
That's what I'm saying, and it's like, but I was like, it's like I don't understand. I was like, okay, Scarlett isn't here. So because he's not here, this is where you do, and I understand the company we're talking about. I do, but it's like this is where you let him do, or you at least send him back down to NXT to do what he was doing, or at least kept him in NXT to do what he was doing, which what he was doing in NXT was killing people. You know, because my biggest thing, and I will always hate this company for this, you can't debut a dominant champion on your main brand and have him lose in the way you do. I don't
Yeah,
care how big the star he's facing is. That's not how you do it. And it's like since he got there, it's been a doom from the start. Sure, they had something going for him when they came back the first time. When he came back against Drew, I was like, oh, you got something here, you know. And then you had the thing with Ray, and then you had the thing with Shin, and then it's like, now what? And now I'm just like, I feel like this
his
is
video
it's
packages have been really good as of late.
I know, but I'm saying those are good. Those are always good. Those have always been good.
Yeah, and
I want like I
you
want
could
like
tell that those were the things that he was doing even prior to him ever showing up in WWE.
right. Like I said, I watched his entire. Did I tell you I watched his
Yeah,
entire YouTube channel?
yeah.
Yeah, that's his video packages have always been fire. Always, always. I watched some of the stuff when he was in with his matches when he were in the Indies. They were always good. They were consistent. They were consistent. What were they consistent of? Him, like, not necessarily fighting from the bottom, of him being this, like, immovable force, not necessarily unstoppable or invincible. Like, he's taking some hits and all that. But for the most part, he's going to power up and throw you over his head 8 times. And then either put you to sleep or drop you on your head one last time and pin you.
Right.
You know? But he's going to do it in this methodical, vicious way to make sure you know he's not to be messed with. Which is why I would have loved him. Which is why I think he would have flourished in GCW.
I think the thing here's my thing.
Same way Mox
Some
is.
people are just better fit to not be in the big companies, and that's not a bad thing. It's not.
So is that what you're saying with Cross?
Yes.
That's exactly what I was saying.
It
Because
is
I'm like, I don't think.
okay to be an
Yeah.
underground king.
Yes.
Everybody is
Yes.
not going to be the mainstream star.
Yes.
It is okay to be a Wale.
Yes.
It's
It's okay
okay
to
to
be
be
Black
Big
Thought.
Crit.
So yes.
Everybody cannot be Wayne. Everybody can't be
Yes.
Drake. You need a few Earth Games and Bozes out there.
Need if you run the jewels.
Right.
Let's be
And
real.
that is
Let's be
perfectly
real. Let's be
fine.
real. You know who Killer Mike's people are, but let's be real. Nobody thinks of Killer Mike and nobody thinks of Run the Jewels as like mainstream. Let's
No,
be
they're
real.
not. And that's okay.
I know. I love Run the Jewels.
Cross, and I'm a fan of Cross.
Yes.
And
We were gonna go see him when he came
I
with
really
Control the
feel like
Narrative.
Trips wants to make him into what he had going on in NXT.
Yes.
But when you look at how the crowd in WWE looks at it, and it doesn't
Right.
help that a lot of these, and I'm gonna take a line from Duke, humanoids look at it and all they can say is, "Well, I don't like his political views, so I don't like him."
That's crazy.
Like the amount of people that base what they like in a wrestler off of their political ideology. Like I'm gonna say it. I have no problem with Jackson Riker, or what was his
Sure.
name outside of WWE?
Gunner.
Gunner.
He was amazing.
Jackson Riker
His
was pretty
Impact
cool with me.
run.
I could
His
care less
Impact
if
run
this
was
man
amazing. Are
supported
you
Trump.
kidding me? Is by the way, is this good?
Yeah.
Or should I just turn on the? Actually, hold on.
The actually the light brightening up you up a little bit there.
I'm trying to.
So I didn't
I,
care that
I'm
Jackson Riker made the post that he made. I'm like, you guys are really about to sit here and try to call for a man's job because he doesn't agree with your political point of view. Has this man done anything to hurt anybody? Has he done anything illegal? Has he broken any code of conduct in the company? No. So for me to sit here, it's very weird for me for anybody to try to call for somebody's job because of who they support or anything like that. Like they do it now with Nikita. Nobody truly knows what Nikita's political ideology is. All they know is that she did a video with the song from Topher, which honestly, Topher's
I ain't
not a
gonna
bad
lie.
dude. Topher's a really cool dude.
I know, but I know Topher's. I'm sure Topher's a great guy, but that song was trash. I'm sorry.
Hey, I follow his TikTok and his stuff on TikTok is a lot better than that song. I haven't listened to the song after that whole incident. Like he's in stores. He actually bought a what was it a microwave for this lady, and it almost brought me to tears just the how everything went down. So, but even then, let's just say that she is MAGA the Stallion or whatever you want to call her,
Not Maggie the Stallion.
or Booty
Not Maggie.
Giuliani.
No, people aren't calling her that.
Yes, they are calling her MAGA the Stallion and Booty Giuliani.
They're not. No.
Let's just say she is. Who cares?
Maggie the Stallion.
Buns DeSantis.
Shut the fuck up.
I, yo, I love Nikita Lyons, bro. I'm sorry. I'm still a fan of Nikita. I don't care what nobody says.
What did you say? No, that Bag of the Stallion is crazy.
Yo,
That's Looney Tunes. Bag of the Stallion.
Apple user. Oh my gosh, people are weird. But I genuinely do not care about what a wrestler's point of view is.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a page out of Laura Ingram's book. Shut up and wrestle.
ooh, ooh. Oh, that was good. That was good. He said, "MAGA the Stallion,
Giuliani and Ron DeSantis.
booty." I'm stuck between Booty Giuliani and Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know which one is better. I don't
Yo,
know which one is
they
better.
had a whole list of names for this girl.
Find this list.
Huh?
Find this list.
All right, I gotta go to the Bird app.
Oh my gosh. I don't care what
I'm gonna,
anybody says about that Bird app. That Bird app is hilarious.
all right, I'm gonna type in Maggot the Stallion. It should come up.
Bruh, that's hilarious.
But
He said,
all in all,
that's funny.
let's just say she is MAGA. Why do you care? I probably would never meet this woman a day in my life. She's still fine. What? Did I lie? I can't find it. Hold on. Let me see if it's a names. Somebody had to make an article on all the names that she has, dog, because they have been outrageous.
Ooh, ooh, that was funny. It was funny.
Nicknames.
That was funny. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see if this. Let me see if this tweet is going to help me find it because it says that day we found that Nikita Lyons was Republican and we're BSing nicknames was a hilarious night. Suplexes Texas. George BBW Bush. Cake the Snake. Benito Cabusolini.
Wait, wait. Hang on. Hang on. Run this back again.
Benito Cabusolini.
Demi Cabusolini.
Ultimo Wagon.
That's a good one.
Mitch
That's a good.
Ficonnell.
Which what?
Ficonnell.
Okay, that was not too great.
Thick Santorum.
Oh, Thick Santoro. That's good.
Madison
Thick Santoro.
Parkthorne.
Yeah. That's a good one. It's still not better than Booty Giuliani.
Tuckus
Oh,
Carlson.
You said which one?
Tuckus Carlson.
Tuckus Carlson.
Yam Yam Gigolo.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Ivanka Rump. Yo, they really love the Booty Giuliani one.
That was a solid. That's top tier right there. You said Booty Giuliani. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, man.
Let's see if the quote sent me out of here. Nah, quote. But I am a fan of Nikita Lyons. I don't care what anybody says. You can throw the Umar.
Yeah,
you can throw the Umar memes at me. Whatever you want to say. Matter of fact,
yeah.
I'll help you out.
Oof.
Some of them going to
By the way,
sleep.
speaking of Dr. Umar and that exact clip, right? So I showed that clip. That clip's been recycled because I saw somebody posted it and said they called him a madman, right?
I mean, in a
So
sense.
yeah, I mean, yeah. By the way, on to further my advocacy for Mountain Dew, this is Mountain Dew Summer Breeze. Tastes great.
Mid.
Wait, did you have it before?
No, just Mountain Dew's just mid.
I mean, they keep making unique flavors like this. It's pretty good. But my favorite part about it is like somebody asked what flavor it is. The flavor says "Dew with a blast of summer Americana."
Sounds MAGA to
That
me.
that's what I thought.
Sounds like MAGA.
Look at me! Look at the bottle.
Yo, Mr. Pierce, can I borrow $1? What do you think I am? A ATM?
Oh, by the way, one of your kids found me on TikTok.
It was probably one of the girls, wasn't it?
It was. In fact, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm not pretty sure. It was the one who. Remember when I was recording you as I was walking up to you?
Oh
The
yeah,
one who was walking by you,
the one that was
who
like,
was
"Oh,
walking
that's your
next to you.
co-host."
Yes, she found me.
Okay,
She found me on
it's my
TikTok.
little
I
noodle.
don't know how. I was about to say I don't know how, but actually,
It's probably
How
because she
did she find me?
saw some of the videos that I've tagged you in when I post like our clips on TikTok and whatnot.
That's fair. I was let me wondering how did she find me in the digital world? Anyway, but yeah, so I showed a elder of mine that clip. I showed my elder and my dad that clip, right? And they had thoughts on it. So
I want to hear this.
that ending, right? That everybody laughs at because of it seemed the exclamation for it seems so unnecessary. But
To an extent.
you know what I mean? To an extent, yeah. But more so the message of it. Because you understand the message of it, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What he was trying to say. But
And
where we,
unfortunately,
I think,
sometimes you it's certain people that you just can't. You can't help them.
right. So my thing was, his biggest thing was about it was that it's the fact of is he advocating murder of children? And I was like, I can't, I don't think so. I think what he's offering is a, is a, when I say solution, he's offering a solution to a problem. Now, while that solution is extreme, and we've acknowledged that it is extreme, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is very extreme. But when you think about it, well, does anybody else have another option? Have any other solutions to this?
The way I
To
look
this
at it
problem we have?
from just looking, and I've watched the entire clip more than just the.
Right, right. So have I.
I think what is being said is don't waste your time and energy on the ones that you know that are pretty much too far gone.
Right,
And biblically, there is a point in time where God turns you over to a reprobate mind,
right.
and I think that is what the. And I might be wrong, but that is where I think he's saying that sometimes you just gotta let the kid go into the situation, and it is what it is.
Let him
Because
find out for himself
yeah,
or herself.
FAFO,
Yeah,
FAFO.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
So that's
That's what
just
I got out of it.
what
I
I
mean,
got out of it.
okay, to be fair, that's not what I. Well, that's kind of what I got. What I got out of it was I got out of it is like, well, it's a solution, but an extreme
You
solution and
can't save
probably an
everybody.
unnecessary solution. The other, yes, that's the other thing I got. It's like we can't keep doing what we're doing. We're not. We can't keep saying uh, advocacy groups and protests and all this other stuff. Like some of the stuff we can't keep doing. You know what I mean? We can't keep having these programs that don't solve anything. Sometimes you just need a hard, like, I just watched The Punisher, right? I just got done watching The Punisher again. I don't know how many times I watched it. But one thing I think of when I watch The Punisher is the fact that I'm not advocating for what Frank is doing, but when I think about why he is doing what he is doing, what happened to him is he lost his family, right? Like they died in front of him, right? And then he went to the law, and the law didn't handle it properly. Like the law, it was this. It turned into like a ladder of people connected to this thing that where it just happened.
Yeah.
And nobody was, and there was like so much red. Excuse me. There were so many layers to it that nobody wanted to do anything about it.
I'm gonna let you cook, but this is sounding like a real life situation that just happened. But go ahead, keep cooking.
So it's like, and then it turns into this, where he decides, all right, I'm going to do it myself. And then him doing it himself means he's doing it himself. Everybody's going down. There is nobody left. Like that's how the first season comes up. That's how the first season ends. The whole season's about is him getting the top of the layer, him cutting through the layers of everybody who was involved, who had anything to do with it, and putting them down, as he likes to say.
The issue with that, though, is that even that is going to be met with negativity, and we're seeing it now, where I would call that vigilantism.
It is vigilantism.
So
it is vigilantism.
We kind
of no different from what Batman does.
We kind of seen how vigilantism has basically affected a real life situation. And
which real life situation?
And this has been my conversation with you just this past week. How people
which real life
who
situation
are in these high places of power and authority, right, they will sit and watch things happen and do nothing until a vigilante comes in and then want to cry foul. It's like, well, you've been in this position for X amount of time, knowing that this situation needs to be addressed. Where have you been?
Right. So which situation are we talking?
The New York one.
Oh yeah. So who's the vigilante in that? Who's the vigilante in that case?
The one that did the chokehold.
Oh.
Because again, this situation had been going on for 9 years, almost a decade. Where it had been 9 years ago, where the first time it was documented that this once former Michael Jackson impersonator had basically turned for the worse. And they had said that he had been dealing with all these issues. He had been arrested on multiple occasions for assault, especially on elderly people. And so when you don't do things to, and we've talked about, and I've had people come up here and say that our society does not care enough about mental health. And a lot of our politicians like to come out here and say that they care about it, but why are you so reactionary, not being a proactive leader? Because here we are again in a situation where this could have been avoided if you were to do what you had basically told your constituents that you were going to do.
Which is where my problem with politicians comes in, is because, look, I get you have your own constituents. I get that. However, you can't run on a platform and then not active on the platform, which is why I've just stopped caring about politicians whatsoever.
And we're going to address this on the other side, so just give me a second. We're going to continue this on the other side. So,
yeah.
Pardon the interruption, but let's go ahead and talk. So I know there's a lot of people out there that deal with wanting to wear hats and things like that, but you don't want to mess up your hair. Well, I got the perfect thing for you. I'm a brand ambassador for King's Crowning. Yeah, that's right, King's Crowning. They have dad hats, fitted it, caps. As you see here, they have little halo turbans that I absolutely love. Look at me, man. Just look at this red turban that's sitting perfect in my head. Don't you just want one of these? Well, use my code Unbounded1. Get 10% off your next purchase. What y'all waiting on? Go get one. Trust me, you won't regret it. All right, so we're back.
I don't like this. I've always hated. This is why I look at politicians now. It's like you can't advocate for something like whether look. I really don't want to bring this up, but whether people know it or not, or care or not, which we're at a point where nobody cares anymore. I don't think I.
Let it out.
I don't think Trump did.
I don't think Trump did.
I don't think Trump did what he said he was going to do. He didn't. Everything
He's a
Trump
politician.
Promised. I know. That's my point. That is my whole point. Trump promised to do things that he didn't do. He promised to put Hillary in jail, right? Now, back me up.
That was
wrong, right?
about a long shot from jump, and I saw that one.
I know, but I'm saying, back me up. Like, I was like, correct me if I'm wrong. He said he was going to put Hillary in jail, right? Right.
He also said that if he gets elected this time, he's going to have this Russia-Ukraine issue done in 24 hours. Hey, if I'm going to say it, if he does it, I'll do 100 push-ups on the stream. That is how confident I am that he's not going to have that done.
He's not. Actually, you know what? How about this? Let's make this declaration right here on the pod, right? First of all, if he gets elected, if he gets reelected, if he gets elected again in 2024, which I think it's a major long shot. If he gets elected in 2024, you know what we should do?
100 push-ups?
No, I was gonna say let's I was gonna say we should do like run 6 miles, but I don't want us to die. I know I'm gonna
you trying to unalive me? Shoot.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, no.
But yeah,
we'll do 100 push-ups on the pod. If Trump gets reelected, we'll do 100.
I'll do P90X.
Huh?
I'll stream myself doing P90X.
No, we'll both do it. We'll both do it.
We're gonna stream myself doing P90X.
Both of us. We'll do it live on the stream. P90X. You can watch us. You can watch us. You can watch us. You can watch us go to the Shadow Realm on the stream.
I'll probably be a lot skinnier by that time too. So who knows? I'll probably still not be able to make it through.
But like,
DDP yoga always gets me, and that's not a lot of movement.
Oh, let's do that. No, let's do that. Let's do
DDP
both.
yoga is actually pretty fun.
Let's do it. Let's do DDP yoga live on the stream.
If you didn't know, there is a free hour session on YouTube.
Really?
It's called Sweating and Swearing.
Well, I know what I may do this week.
And yes, you will be sweating.
But like I was saying, like it doesn't make any. But he didn't do that. He didn't do, regardless of what you say he was going to do. They say he is a politician, and the fact that he ran on a platform that just spoke to whatever.
The worst of the
and
worst.
said, like, yeah, that spoke to like a certain group of people's values, and then didn't deliver. It's first of all so on brand for a politician, but also is like, obviously
they all do it. So it is quite amazing how people still will, regardless of affiliation, will just blindly follow any one politician, and it's quite weird to me.
Crazy. Major Glazers. That's what
Major Glazer alert.
Major Glazers. and I'm not gonna lie. Some of these people are reaching Paul Heyman levels of glazing.
Heyman might move over, and he might be. You know what? Bump it. He is not he's not the number one glazer. It's a lot of these political pundits.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
A
That's what I'm
lot of
saying.
these pundits are like, regardless of it, whether it's a Democratic pundit or a Republican pundit, it is nauseating the amount of
I think we've majorly forgotten the one idea, like don't put your faith in man because man will let you down.
every single time. Shoot,
I know that's what I'm saying, but
shoot,
I
I'm
think
human. I know.
I said we've forgotten that.
I
I said we've forgotten that in
yeah.
society. Don't put your faith in man because man will let you down
Every single time, man.
every single time. But you know
I'm
what
voting for
won't let me
D's nuts
down?
again this year.
You know what hasn't let me down?
Huh?
Janelle Monáe. Have you seen? Have you seen her Twitter
Well,
recently?
shoot, nothing's letting her down
Like,
right now. Everything is holding
no,
on tight.
like you must
Holding
stay
on,
focused, brother. You must stay focused, brothers. Cause like I was just on there. I was on
boy.
there Saturday. I was just.
All I gotta say about that day.
Yeah, yeah. It was a very, very thirsty day. What day was that? Friday?
The thirst was real on
What day
Friday, boy. I tell you.
was that? Friday that video
Yes.
dropped.
I
Oh
woke
man.
up, and usually when I wake up, I kind of check my stuff just to see if anything popped off. Because at this time, we still didn't get any update on Jamie Foxx, who
Right.
now we know that that whole story was fake news. But the
He's
first thing
alive.
I
Not only is he
see
alive,
is
he was playing pickleball.
this man was playing. Oh, I cannot. But the first thing I see is somebody talking about it. I was like, what the heck did I fall asleep on? And then I continue scrolling down, and then that's where I see the video. I was like, well, then, I'm impressed.
She dropped a whole album. She's dropping a
Which I
whole
don't,
album.
I've never really listened to Janelle Monáe. I think I know like one song, Yoga, and that was because I played it in Marching Band. But outside of that, I didn't.
I haven't either. I know she had a thing with Jadena, right?
That was that Yoga?
I think so. Hold on.
That was Yoga. Let
Huh.
me see. I think that was Yoga.
Yep, yoga. Called yoga. And they're friends. Aw. And she's single. How about that?
Yeah, I thought she was in relationship with the dude. I've
Nope,
heard so
she
many
is
different
single.
things. Evidently,
According to Hollywood Life, as of January 26th of this year, they're single. She uses she, her, and they, them. So they're
okay.
single.
So I didn't know because I've seen the multiple pronouns. I've seen she, her. I've seen people saying they, them. I was like, well, nothing said on her profile, so I don't know what to go with here. I know at one point Uzi was using they, them. I don't think he's using those anymore. I don't know if that was a
This man,
publicity
somebody
thing.
said Uzi. I've seen a video. Said Uzi was a picture said Uzi is slowly turning into a white woman, a white girl named Leslie, a white teenager named Leslie, because he had the blonde wig on.
No, this man turned into Leslie and then turned into the devil. I mean, his name is
It's
Lil Uzi Vert. Say that fast.
this. But speaking of Janelle Monáe, was anybody rocking suits like Janelle Monáe was? I don't think I've
Uh,
seen anyone. Well, that's a lie.
that I'm about to
Sonya
say
Deville.
Sonya Deville.
I well, Rhea
How
that
dare
one
you
time.
forget so quickly?
I said Rhea Ripley that one time when she right at
I'm
the beginning of
sorry.
Judgment
Sonya
Day.
Deville is
No,
probably
I mean
the
I'm saying,
best looking
mind
woman
you,
in suits.
I was saying Rhea Ripley as like a side note, like also Rhea Ripley, not better than Sonya Deville, but also Rhea Ripley. But Sonya Deville was untouchable.
I think they should do a reboot of Men in Black and have Sonya Deville in it.
I mean, I will watch it. Are you kidding me? I
Duh.
will watch it.
I'll go to the theaters for that.
Would you not? I mean, would you not watch it?
I would go to the theaters for it.
I
That's
mean,
how
look
much I
at
would
here.
actually watch
Like,
that. And I hate the theaters if y'all don't remember. So you
he's
want to talk
killing
about
it in these
you
seats.
want to I think we have our early winner for the Ooga Booga Awards for the end of the year.
Ooh, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
NBA DumbBoy.
Boy. Hang on, let me mentally prepare. Go ahead.
Demetrius Morant. Let me get his full name for this moment. What is this man's full name?
Wait, is this the
Demetrius
take I sent?
Jamel Morant.
Is this the take I sent you earlier?
This has something to do with it.
Okay.
So
Well,
evidently
what's
he
the
was
take?
on a
What is the take?
Instagram live with
Again,
NBA YoungBoy,
uh, of all people, of all people.
and he flashed the blicky. First of all, you were already, and I don't know if the investigation is over or not, but he just had the
They
incident.
already suspended him.
Or I
They already
know before,
suspended him.
even before the whole suspension, because I got that when I was in church. But he had the incident at the mall with the boy.
Right.
Then he was at the strip club flashing the
With no
blicky
shirt on. With no shirt
with
on.
no shirt on. So you already
Which
know
is just
outlandish.
whatever in and of itself.
And now you flashing the blicky again. Dog, you not built like this, Demetrius? You a good lit. Just stand over here with the civilians like me and Isaac. It's okay. You can be a civilian with us. You ain't got to be about that life, bro. And it's crazy because you would think that Kentrell on his little stop the violence rally would tell him, "Hey, dog, this ain't you ain't got to do all that."
Control.
Young boy,
You can't do. Hold on. No, well,
which I know he dropped the album this week too. I think I might check it out just to see what he's talking about.
it's how much you want to bet. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet it is no different than what he's preaching from before.
Let's go and look at let's go look at the album. So the name of the album is Richest Op. Be Let's Do
You
It.
see,
I got that ish. I heard. Hurt My Heart. Dirty Thug. Just Flow. Free Michi. Father. F
wait, hang on.
Book Part 2.
Let's put a pin in the other one. What's the other one?
Which one? Free Michi?
Yeah, whoever that is don't need to be free. Okay,
Uh,
let's be real with
what You
ourselves.
Gonna
Whoever that is
Do?
don't need to be.
Perspective. Chapstick featuring Tim. If we're on 5. We on 5? I don't know who that is. Slums Go Where I Go. Slider. I Shot Cupid. Channel 9 and I Want His Soul.
What's that last one called?
I Want His Soul.
That
Either
doesn't that.
one, this is violent, or two, this is a very pause-worthy song.
It's probably both.
Because already I'm looking at you like looking at the I Want His Soul.
Hey! What you talking about? What's going on over here?
Like, I'm about to look at the lyrics.
I'm willing to bet it's both pause-worthy and violent.
Well, you already know hip hop has a lot of pause-worthy lines in it.
Yeah, everybody's favorite is right in the mix with it too.
Hey, that's my goat. All right, so I'm going to Genius, and they already have the lyrics for "I Want It Soul." Huh? They've been talking bad about me. They've been talking bad, yeah, blah 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 blah. 30 stick pocket can't fit. 36 serving that ish. Planet on the M word. What? I hope when he's using this B word, he ain't talking about a girl. Re-rock tucked inside his sock. He smoking, ain't selling that. Papa and we made him sell that. We all gonna sell that. Aroma strong hit. Take off his dome. I'm on that Scully ish. That's my cousin. I hope you don't F with this. I'm gonna unalive all your kids.
What? What's the name of the song?
What did you say, nigga?
This is called I Want His Soul. Stop the violence, sir. What happened?
What the?
Golly. Going to the chorus. Grim Reaper, I say, I see nothing but evil. I see N-words want to be us, but they never prayed to you once. No, I want his soul. I just want to bust his dome.
Yo, man, hold on.
I just want to bust his dome. Okay. Put that M feet inside the air. He want to see us. Show that in that his ish ain't pretty trying to be us.
That other line is right after the dome. That's kind of sus right there. Cause what is the sound? Hit the sound again.
Hey! What you talking about? What's
No,
going
this
on
is
over here?
exactly what we thought it was going to be.
It was both. I told you it was gonna be both.
We said it was going to be violent and sus.
Like,
Stop the violence. Yeah, right.
and listen to the next one. It says, "Better not have your mama Cita with you. She get left." Like what you like, bro? Like what, bro? Like
What you about to do to the Mamacita?
Oh, it's like worse. It's like what you mean she not gonna be there? What you about to do?
Don't be on no King Von stuff now. Crazy thing is, I don't think YoungBoy got any bodies. That's the crazy part.
I don't think he does.
Like, we knew Von had plenty, but
I don't think he does.
who Von? No, Von did.
Has he been to? Well, no, he's been to jail.
Who?
He's been to jail. This idiot.
Kentrail?
Yeah,
He probably still in house arrest.
he's been. I'm saying he's been in jail for like what, assault, right?
He's been in jail for quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, it was mostly assault. So. Yeah. But not murder, not bodies, or else
I don't think he
he'd
had
still
any
be in
bodies.
there. Is that?
I think he got
That's
dudes
crazy.
that probably got some for him, but I don't think he personally has any. Like Von, we knew had some well before he started rapping. I watched the entire 3-hour doc on that, and it was
I can't believe you a real one for that because I couldn't.
I got another one I'm gonna watch. Unfortunately,
Which one?
it's about O Block versus Tukaville.
I'm not even. Well, I feel like I know what O Block is, but
You know O Block. Tukaville was just their ops.
by the way, so I like to make a statement. Can we put an end to two things? One of them is kind of whatever. It's not. It's more humorous than serious. Actually, both are pretty serious. One, stop wearing bonnets out in public. Like, can we stop doing that?
They're gonna call you misogynist for that, sir.
I don't care. I don't care.
They finna drag you.
No, because
I don't
everybody-
disagree, but they finna drag. Well, they finna drag us
Everybody.
now because I just agreed with you.
everybody wearing, men and women wearing bonnets out in public. What are we
Can
doing?
I still wear my do-rag, even though I kind of do take it off when I get out the car?
If you got a do-rag, that's fine. But bonnet, like
I
a
don't wear
whole
do-rags
bonnet.
out in public. Like, if I'm at the gym, then yeah, I'll probably have it on. But like, once I hop out the car, that do-rag comes off my head.
So like that, and then also, well, actually, it's three things. That, by the way, if you're an adult wearing different color socks, you need to get it together.
We got a slap box.
No, you're not serious.
I'm so serious.
You really out here doing that?
Yeah, you just don't know it. I only do it when I know my pants will cover my socks. If I'm wearing boots, like I have a pair of socks that I wear, I know that I'm only wearing when I wear my boots. One is black, mostly black and lime green. And the other one is mostly lime green and black. I will never wear those with shorts, only when I'm wearing boots. But outside of that, you would never know if I'm wearing mismatched socks. And now I have like 30 pairs of socks in my drawer.
Third one is ski mask in public.
Oh, the shiesty mask?
Yeah, those are
ridiculous. I don't understand that at all.
I don't get it. Who are you hiding from? First of all,
we've got to the point. It's 2023. Like, you might find 5 people in a crowd of 500 people wearing a mask.
Exactly. By the way, also side note to that, y'all over here acting like people don't already know what your face look like.
Right.
Like, the mask is pointless. Even better, if you're hiding from somebody, I'm pretty sure the feds already, if you're hiding from the feds probably already know what your face look like.
Right. Feds always watching.
Yeah. Whether you know it or not, like you're fighting a losing battle there.
Big facts.
But
yeah, I was in Burleson just this weekend, and I saw somebody with the shiesty mask. I was like, "Sir, ma'am, whatever you are, I don't know. I can't assume anything in 2023. But why are you wearing that in public?"
Like this is a Burlington coat factory.
Why are you walking around here looking like Pooh Shiesty?
For real.
And
shout out to...
You know what made it worse? It was hot. It was a nice, beautiful, warm day.
Those things aren't like dry fit. They're like the cloth. They're like the same material made out of stocking caps.
Bro, they are literally beanies.
Exactly, just for your face.
Literally. This is what you put in your face in 80-degree weather, idiots. I don't get it. Guess it's not for me to understand now. Refocus came.
I don't get it. Anyway, let's get to some sports. Shout out to the Celtics for well, actually no, I take that back. I hope the Celtics get swept.
So I meant to send you this, and it pains me to say this because I don't want to even have the thought of them possibly winning an 18th ring before the Lakers. But I think the biggest ticket sale you could get for a NBA Finals is Lakers Celtics.
I don't disagree with you.
Because the story there is already writes itself. Who gets 18?
Wait, they both have 17?
Yes. Celtics and Lakers are tied for number 1 with 17.
I did not know that.
So we tied them in the bubble. Speaking of the bubble, the conference finals is the same as it was in the bubble.
Yeah, Heat
Celtics and Nuggets Lakers. Huh. So we could put that whole bubble was not legit to bed now.
Also, shout out to Barcelona for getting their 27th league title.
Madden.
For winning La Liga.
Shout out to the Arlington Renegades for winning the XFL championship after going 4-6.
Yeah. with
Dog,
his 6-6 record.
how do you let the worst offense in the XFL win the championship?
Hey, worst offense, but them uniforms are good. I don't care. They have the
Yeah,
best uniforms in there.
I still think they're the second best in the league.
Who's the best? You think?
Um, Houston.
No, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good.
Houston,
Yeah, but shout
Houston,
out
then
to the
Arlington.
Renegades.
DC's were actually pretty clean too.
I thought DC. It would have been nice for DC to win, so they could finally bring a championship to Washington. You know.
Nah, it's typical Washington fashion to not win. They
Yeah,
did their job well.
just throw it all away in the end.
Well,
Um,
at least DC has the Nationals.
yeah, yeah, but you know. Oh no, didn't they get a championship
They won
recently?
a few years ago.
Oh yeah, they did. They did.
I
How
think the
about
year
that?
before the Braves won.
Well, they can still. Well, if DC United gets good, they'll have something there.
Yeah, because even though we got a black part owner in the NFL now, the Commanders are still gonna suck.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
shout
I'm
out to
just.
the Commanders for getting new owners. The sale has officially happened
Yep,
for the
yep. Funny.
Commanders.
Your years of misery are over. And here's the best part. It wasn't even on the field misery. It was mostly off the field misery because he was so bad,
Oh, he was the drizzling ish.
terrible. Like I don't want to hear anybody talk about Jerry Jones.
I mean,
Jerry Jones, like Jerry Jones is has his issues. Like he's not there. He's not this bad.
oh, he's not that bad. He's just bad enough to stand and look around at people trying to keep black people away from school is bad.
Come on,
Okay, that was low hanging fruit.
it was very low
That
hanging
was
fruit.
very low hanging. I could do better than that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, are you trying to get into hockey? Are you watching it? Have you been watching any hockey?
I haven't. I might try it again. I mean, I
I
enjoy
I
watching
would
hockey here and there.
I would highly recommend it, especially playoff hockey where it's
Oh,
at right
playoff
now,
hockey is amazing.
because it's another level.
Is when is this Stanley start?
So I think right now the Kraken and the Stars play tomorrow, and I think it's game 7. I want to say. I think it is game 7, and I'm definitely going to be somewhere to watch that. Let me see.
I might take some time to check that out because
Yeah.
I don't think it's a basketball game tomorrow.
Oh no, the okay. So the Oilers and the Golden Knights play tonight. That's at 10 o'clock, and they play, and the Golden Knights are up 3-2, and then tomorrow is game 7, the Kraken and the Stars, which that comes on at 8 o'clock, which I'm definitely gonna watch that. Kind of rooting for the Kraken there. By the way, so the thing I'm finding interesting about hockey is the new teams. There are 2 new teams that have been existence. The Kraken just existed, came in what 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm. No, the
Yeah,
Kraken
like
just got here this year. The Vegas Vipers were 2 years ago.
Golden Knights, Golden Knights.
Golden Knights, whatever they are.
Yeah, they
Vipers is
came in.
XFL. My fault.
Yeah, 2021, 2 years ago. The Kraken came in 2 years ago, and then the Vegas Golden Knights were, first of all, that's a dope name. 2017. So one team's been around for 6 years. Then the Golden Knights have been around for
What's up,
6 years,
Nick?
and the Kraken been around for 2 years. And both those teams are in their semifinals, are in the second round. So there's a chance they can meet up in the. Oh wait, no, there's a chance they can play each other because they're both in the West.
That's what's up.
Yeah, they're both in the West.
Do you have your phone on you?
Why?
Go to the group chat.
Okay, I have thoughts. I have many thoughts. I have many
I
thoughts.
got this from Matt Cardona, by the way,
I have many thoughts.
who is actually going to be in
First
Norfolk
thought.
next month.
Yeah, I heard. I have many thoughts. First thought. That is exactly something Seth Rollins would wear.
That's why I started singing the theme song.
It's exactly something Seth Rollins would wear.
On key, might
First
I add.
thought. Second thought. It's good to see him thinner. I guess.
Well, can you really tell with that big tail jacket on?
I don't know. I'm just weighing it here. Third, it's good to see him healthy,
And he definitely has a type.
minding his own business.
He definitely has a type.
Um, yeah. I
Even though
mean,
she
and
probably needs to turn
you
her
can't.
headlights off.
You can't. What do you mean?
Maybe I was looking too
I was
close.
getting there, but I mean, at least they're natural. They appear to be natural. Those are definitely natural.
Hey,
The way those are sitting, that's
she's
natural.
not ugly, so I'll give her. I'll say that
Yeah, she's
much.
cute. She's cute. I mean, at least he's minding his own business. You know, doing whatever Kanye does when he's not making music
Well,
or
the
clothes.
fact that he's quiet tells you that he's not dropping an album just yet. When
Right.
you know he's dropping an album, then he won't shut up.
So I was talking to some guys at work about gospel music, gospel artists, and their hip hop uh, correlations, if you will. And one of the things that popped up, we said, okay, so who is? We were talking about Kurt Franklin and all the great things he has made. So we said, is Kurt Franklin? Does that make Kurt Franklin the Dr. Dre of gospel music?
Kurt Franklin is the DJ drama of gospel music, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
When you put it that way, yes.
DJ drama and
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
Khaled did a fusion, and it's Kurt Franklin. Matter of fact, I'm going to say it now. Kurt Franklin crawled so DJ Khaled and DJ Drama could run. Think about it. Just go
Yes,
back and listen to old Kurt Franklin
yes.
songs. For those of
No,
y'all think the
yes,
gospel music gone too far, you ain't heard nothing yet. And if you don't know, now you know. And then you start listening to the DJ Drama. Gangsta Grills, DJ
DJ
Khaled.
Drama or
They all were
DJ Drama.
influenced by Kurt Franklin.
Uh,
There is no way you cannot tell me that all these DJs and front runners for artists were not somehow influenced by what Kurt Franklin did.
so yes, first yes. So who is the Dre of gospel music? The Dr. Dre of gospel music, then?
Richard Smallwood.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Hey, all I gotta say
What would that
is
make? So
it is
question. So question.
2023 and there is still yet to be a gospel song more influential than Total Praise.
You're 100% right. Stomp is up there, but it's not better than Total
It's
Praise. It's
not
not
touching
more
it.
influential than Total Praise.
Total Praise is
Um,
still the greatest gospel song ever made.
okay. Who? So who? What is Ty Tribbett then?
Ty Tribbett is the Little John of gospel music.
Not the Little John. No, yeah, but
Who
yeah.
is hyper than Lil Jon?
I just
Now who's hyper than Ty Tribbett?
nobody,
My point.
nobody. So all right. So what? Who? What's Donald Lawrence then?
Donald Lawrence. Let's look at this discography of Donald Lawrence real quick to really see if I
So
can.
Donald Lawrence has "When the Saints Go to Worship."
Oh, that song.
Um,
That song will tear a church up, boy.
no, I was listening to it. I was
All
listening
right,
to
so
it
deliver
on the way
me,
to
encourage
church.
yourself. When the saints go to worship, the blessing of Abraham.
Stranger. There's a stranger in town. He's giving sight to the blind. This
Donald Lawrence is kind of like
stranger.
Kurt Franklin in the sense that he talks.
Yeah. And sings. He can sing a little bit.
Okay, so he's DJ Khaled.
So, all right. So, fine. So, Kurt is
Kurt
definitely
Franklin
DJ
is
Drama.
DJ Drama.
Kurt's Drama. Donald is Khaled.
Khaled.
All right. I'll accept that.
Because I'm
I'll
thinking
accept
like the Blessed of Abraham. He's the host. Get it. All I can hear is him talking through a song. At the beginning of Deliver Me, he's talking.
Yeah. What's another way he does that? He said, your righteous mind.
Eden. Where my Eden citizens at?
Where my Eden citizens at? Where you at?
So yeah, that's where he's at.
Sing it, everybody. Sing it. Let's get back to
Fred Hammond is like the Anderson Paak.
Yeah, there's so much soul.
And he plays instruments. He has an album with a group, or at least multiple people.
Commission.
Fred Commission, Sonic.
So all right, so let's go older. John P. Key.
John P. Key is John P. Key because John P. Key was doing secular music before he was even John P. Key.
Okay, that's fair.
He was part of Cameo, so we can't use John P. Key.
Hezekiah Walker.
Hezekiah Walker. That's a really good one.
It is.
I don't know. That's a tough one. Oh, you stumped me. Shoot.
James Fortune.
James Fortune.
I feel like James Fortune is more. I don't know that DJ Drama. Is Mary like the outcast of duos?
Yes.
Is like outcast?
Yes.
Like because there's just nobody touching them when it comes to duos.
I can't think of another gospel duo.
Well, BB and CeCe, but that's not touching Mary.
BB and CeCe is.
Or is it the other way around?
I'm trying to think. Who would BB and CeCe be? If Michael and Janet had an album together?
You said what?
If Michael and Janet had an album together?
Yeah, basically. Because Mary
the Winans are basically the Jacksons.
Yeah. That's true. It's true.
The Winans are the Jacksons. So basically, there's that.
It's so true. I feel like Dietrich Haddon was Bruno Mars.
Yes.
Like, I don't think there's any other debate right there. That man was Bruno Mars.
J. Moss is Music Soul Child. Tamla Man is like Jill Scott.
Stop.
David Mann is just Mr. Brown.
Who's Well, the Clark sisters. Who are the Clark sisters?
The Clark sisters are Destiny's Child.
Ooh, yeah.
Because even then, you have the stars of the group that they can branch out, do their own thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's Destiny's Child. Commission is Boyz II Men.
Yeah. Yolanda Adams.
I've been playing some Yolanda Adams all week.
Even me. Thank you.
Yolanda Adams is probably Whitney Houston.
Ooh, yeah. Wow.
I've been playing Open My Heart like during my live sessions.
Some people argue that that's CeCe, but who's CeCe? If Yolanda is Whitney.
Say it again.
Yolanda's Whitney. If Yolanda is Whitney, who is CeCe?
Ooh. CeCe Whitney. CeCe is Janet.
You said Tamla is Jill Scott, and that's
Because I just said that BB and CC are Michael and
Michael and Janet.
Janet. So there you go.
All right. All right. Well, that was fun. I love that.
That is her best song.
Cool.
That is a dope song, though. Open My Heart by Yolanda Adams.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm more partial to Even Me. Let something drop. Let something drop. Wow.
Oh, he's at the Janet Jackson concert?
Who is?
My coworker.
Oh. Oh, by the way, last note, Himika, a star from wrestler from Stardom, she was on her retirement tour and she retired today. Today was her retirement match. And her final match was she faced 30 other wrestlers, and each match was 1 minute each. That was her retirement.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a clip and see what you say about it, but that's all I got, dog.
Yeah.
I'm about to send you. I'm
I'm done for the night. Also, Dom wished Rhea happy Mommy's Day. So.
She my mommy too. I said the same thing to Bree. Somebody sent her a happy Mother's Day. I was like, wait, your mom?
Wait, Whirling? Are you talking about the Whirling Candy video?
Yes.
Yeah, that's dope. I don't care what anybody says.
No, I had it's still not registering what happened in that clip.
What do you mean? What happened? Like, how is she doing it?
Yes.
Or I'm confused on what you're missing because it's amazing. It's just like a feat of amazing.
No, how in the world are you doing that so delayed? Like, what in the Power Rangers am I looking at right now?
The beauty of Joshi wrestling.
Nah, dog, that is some movie magic.
No, it's not. It's not. Like I said, it's a different breed over in Japan, man.
Nah, that's Hollywood.
It's not though.
Who edited that clip?
I don't think anybody did.
You're not gonna sit here and try to pull the wool over my eyes. I will not stand for it. But that's all I
don't think
got.
Anybody did, bro. Yeah.
With that being
Anyway,
said,
shout out to all the mothers today.
Yeah, shout out to all the mothers. I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace, love, Pop Tarts. Always looking, drinking water. I ain't done that in a while. I'm gonna have to get back to making some clips on videos for my YouTube channel. I got some things I definitely want to talk about.
So remember how we were doing reaction videos? We reacted to Children of the Adonis in the Super Bowl.
I got some I need to react to.
I have some as well. Like I was saying, we need to react to these this dude.
Simon Miller versus Wilkins.
I want to react to Ace Vane videos. I want to show you some Ace Vane videos we should react to.
All right, we'll definitely do that.
Because I'm telling you, he said he makes content like as soon as it comes to him, and everything is off the top of his head. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely need to have him on.
Most definitely. So we'll catch y'all on the next episode. I'm out.
Yep. Peace.
They been on it, drum on the rail. I wrap it, I bag it, I pack it for sale. Got feeling on speed out, I hit me to chill. I give it a thrill, I put it on film. Facade get applaud, that ain't real. Come to my section and flex, we can tell. I got